don't know. Say the world just don't know. Say the world just don't know. But they will soon know.
Hey, welcome to this special reading. Your host, Summer, your intuitive therapist, your favorite light worker, and energy shifting magician. Whatever. Y'all know. Okay, y'all know me. Welcome to my channel. Get into it. And today this reading is a special one. It asks the question, is my kid an indigo, or kids an indigo child or children? For those who don't know what that means, an indigo child is usually a child that, simply put, is empathic, has special needs, special abilities, a child that is more emotionally sensitive than most, and just open, just a little bit more open. Just, an indigo child because they just don't seem like what society deems as the normal child. So, we're going to find out today. And we're going to ask a few questions just so that you can get some clarity onto why this child or these children chose you to come through, and how that also will affect you in your life. So, this is all a part of my Mother's Day a week of readings. So I did the read for Mother's Day, and this one is my second one. And maybe I'll do one more for the moms of children with autism. That'll probably be my third one for children who have autism and are nonverbal specifically. But yeah, I hope you guys love this reading. So anyway, we have 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. Pile number 1 is represented by Soul Triangle. Pile number 2 is represented by Netzach Victory. And pile number 3 is represented by the element of fire. So let's take a deep breath in together through our mouths. Taking in light and loving energy, and exhale through your mouth, releasing any stress, any worries, any tension. Let it all go. And whatever number or picture you're drawn to, that's your reading. And I'll be right back with pile 1. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the Soul Triangle, and this card will be last, so it will wait over here. So the first thing I want to know is, who are your children? Who chose you? Ooh, sorry, I hit the light. Why? And then you get another triangle. Well, not triangle, another one of the trees, diaphragms. And you have the pillar of severity. Severity, courage, form. Severity, courage, and form. So I do feel that you have a child who has come here, or children who have come here, knowing that they are going to face a lot of challenges. And the reason for this is that they came here to build courage and to build character that is going to give form to who they are, their personality, who they're going to be in the world. It's going to make them stronger. But yeah, it's going to give them a lot of experiences that may seem a little rough. Yeah, I'm feeling for them a lot of life shifts things that are going to like they're going to have many obstacles to overcome. Maybe they're going to be born with some physical challenges, mental challenges, and if not that, then I see them being in a single parent home, or having to be in a family where there's going to be a divorce or some kind of major life shift that causes them to grow and helps them to find their purpose. So all of the things they go through are meant to put them on the path for their higher purpose. Okay? And that's who your child is. Your child or your children are here knowing that they're going to have a set of obstacles and challenges put before them, but that these obstacles and challenges are meant to help them grow into who they're meant to be. Okay. So, we're going to find out who they're guided by at this time. My son is in the room. Sorry, guys. That's why I'm laughing. I figured a kid's reading. I couldn't really kick him out. So, who are they guided by at this time? Or this specific child you're asking about? And we have Sanat Kumara. Open channel. Now, I don't know why this has been happening lately where my phone camera is dimming. Okay, hopefully that remedied situation. Let's try this again. So no, it's getting dark again. I don't know why it's doing that, why it's adjusting itself on and off like that. I'm not even moving. Not sure why it's doing that. And I know that it's showing up in the videos. It's pissing me off. Okay. Let's try this again. So you have Sanat Kumara as one of your children's guides. And it says open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. So your child may experience, or children may experience episodes where they may seem like they're zoning out. They may point out things that you might think are strange, but it's a sign to them. It's codes that they're decoding. It's downloads that are coming in that are reminding them of the things they agreed to or learned or experienced in prior lifetimes. And yeah, doesn't this remind you of, if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy? This looks like the gold people that they were up against at one point. Sorry. Side doofy joke. Thought, really. Okay. They also have Gaia. So you have some earth connected energies coming through you. Resilient spirits, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. And they have El Moria. That is creepy. Not creepy. I'm sorry, El Moria. Ascended Master El Moria. I literally thought about this Ascended Master today when I was thinking of a mentor of mine that passed on, whose name was Myra. And I kept on affiliating her to El Moria. It's, side note, not important to you guys probably, really. Not at all. But yeah, something I wanted to note for myself. I'm spacey this morning. I'm like, is it the oncoming full moon? Am I already in that energy, or am I still? No, I gotta still be in the vibe of the new moon that just passed at the time that I'm filming this. Anyway, so it's a spiritual force field. So your kids are protected, very well protected. And El Moria is making sure of that. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. You and your children, I'm hearing, or any children you have or that come to you as your kids, are safe. And I'm feeling this child may be a rainbow child. So look up, Google rainbow children, because I'm seeing so many rainbows. It's just making me think all these different colors. Your kid may be a rainbow, or children, rainbow children. Okay, look it up. Okay, what else? What are they here to do on this planet at this time? Intergalactic travel. Regard the stars with wonder. Leadership and decisions. Make choices for the highest good of all. I do feel your children are very earthy, very earthbound. Meaning that they've spent many lifetimes here on Earth as humans. Not saying they've never been star seeds, which are not coming through. It just gives me the energy that they have been star seeds before, of the stars, especially with intergalactic travel coming through. So I do feel that they are here on this planet. Yes, remember where you come from. Yes, remember the connection you have to the stars, to the galaxies. But the time for them right now is to lead on this planet. Be leaders here and lead from their heart for the greatest good of all. And leisure and sport. Participate and have fun. I do feel in past lifetimes, these children that come through you may not have gotten a lot of time to be young and youthful and childlike. And in this lifetime, all right, y'all. This pile here has gotten a billion interruptions. If y'all only knew, I'm probably going to have to do a crazy editing job on this pile. My children who are nonverbal and autistic have been all up and through this reading. They keep coming in the room. So I don't know. This may be a pile. Some of you may have children who are on the spectrum. That's not all of you here, but I'm just feeling for some of you that are here. I'm really getting rainbow children. You really need to look that up. Your kids may be of the rainbow, which is similar to the indigo children, really, but may give you some extra information. I think rainbow children have a deeper connection to crystals and the elements here on this planet. So, yeah, look into that. Your kid came here, your children are here in this lifetime to remember where they came from, to get these downloads and these light codes that they learned before when they were of the stars, and to integrate them into their life here on Earth, to use them to lead people and to make decisions that are going to help the greater good. So some of your kids may end up in positions of power and political positions and leadership positions where they're the heads of huge organizations and companies and foundations. But they're also here in this lifetime to have fun. To have fun. I'm feeling that is very important to them because I feel in past lifetimes they have been very much looked to as leaders and not really given much time to enjoy life and just have fun. So this lifetime, that's what they're here to do. So, why did they choose you? Well, let's look at this in order, okay? So, what are they here to do on this planet? Integrate what they've known and what they knew when they were of other dimensions and galaxies, and integrate that knowledge that's going to be coming back to them in different ways into the now so that they can use it to lead and guide others. Why did they choose you? Like, what do you bring to the table? Well, they chose you because you would be the one most capable of allowing them to have this childhood that they want, this fun, this leisure, this great time and loving, nurturing energy, which is what they need in order to grow into the leaders they're supposed to be. So, how will they change your life overall? What will they heal in you, if anything? Wait, this is 2 cards stuck together? I thought it was one. Okay, so you have send out help to others. So I do feel they will change you in a way that you will want to be in more service. You will want to help other people. they will inspire you to want to be a better human. And natural healing power. They will also show you the gifts that they contain as well as you to naturally heal. So how will they change your life overall? They will open you up to your gifts as well and inspire you to use your gifts to help others. So this first card you got here, the Soul Triangle, this is to advise you on how to raise your children to the best of your ability. And you have the Soul Triangle, mystical, soul-led harmony. The best way to raise this child is to allow them to study and understand and learn the things that spark their interest, that they feel soul-led or spiritually guided to. These things will bring balance and harmony to their soul and their spirit that can start to feel a little disconnected on earth or a little confused as to what the hell they're doing here when they encounter people who are not as light. So by you allowing them to delve deep into the metaphysical sciences, occult sciences, just mystical things that intrigue them, will allow them to harmoniously be able to take action here on this planet, doing the things that they need to do without feeling shame or a lack of guidance and support. And that's what I got for you guys. I am so sorry, Pal 1, that this reading might have felt very choppy, like I had to stop and go and stop and go. But I'm also telling you, my Pal 1zers, you may need to spend more time around your children. I am feeling that maybe you work a lot or you're not around a lot, or there's something where your child or children are feeling not a disconnect, but you and them rather than us. So you want it to feel like a us. I suggest going out to the park, going out to play. If they're a grown child, taking them out to do something that is fun, okay, that they enjoy doing. Not you enjoy doing, that they enjoy doing, okay? That is your advice for today. Your children are rocking with Sanat Kumara, Gaia, and El Moria. Look them up if you want more information on them. I hope this reading did resonate with you and gave you a little bit more insight onto your indigo child, or rainbow child for that matter, with this group here. And give it a thumbs up if you like what you heard. Join this lovely community by subscribing if you're new here. And go to my website so you can see other ways that we can vibe. You can book a reading. So many other things we could do. STEAMintuitivehealingarts.com. I can't wait to work with you. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. And I'll be back with pile number 2. Later. Hey, pal 2, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to Nezak, Victory, and this card will be read last. So, let's first take a look at who your child or children is. Chokmah, wisdom. Wow. Inspiration, spark, the divine masculine. And the symbol over his throne is the symbol for Uranus. So for many of you, you have a daughter and a son. For many of you, you just have a son, you just have a daughter. I'm really feeling that many of you are here questioning a firstborn or an only child who chose this pal. If not, then that's what it's going to be talking to you about, your oldest or your firstborn child. This spirit that has come through you is very innovative. This spirit is open to change. This child is like all about evolving and making something their own, making something new. They are full of inspiration in their actions, in their ways, their words. They will spark inspiration wherever they go. They're about action too. This kid is not going to be too much into you saying, okay, I'll do it. They're going to want to see you do it. So like, this is the kid that if they ask you to do something, you're like, okay, they stand there and they'll wait. And you're like, I said, okay. And they're like, okay. Divine masculine energy. Let's go. If you're saying you're going to do it, let's do it. And that's how this kid is going to be. And they're very old spirit. Very old spirit. Okay. Sorry, I was sipping my coffee. So, let's see who this kid is guided by at this time, because your child here is a real old soul here. So we have Lakshmi and Ganesh coming through. Your kid is going to attract in some prosperity. Oh, sure, it says it. Prosperity vibration. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. So maybe your child has spent lifetimes in poverty, or maybe you are low income right now, but just know that they're guided by deities that are going to bring prosperity in, that are going to make sure that your children vibrate to an energy that attracts prosperity. So, maybe it's innovative ideas they come up with, or maybe they're the one that comes in and ushers in a change. Maybe you are struggling for finances. You have these children or this child, and somehow, some way, they cause you to be able to get an extra income, is what I'm hearing. You have Jesus coming through. Wow. Acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. Look at what the energy around your kitties or your kids. So your kids may also be drawn to do work that is in service to the community, and they'll probably thrive doing volunteer work like soup kitchen, or assisting at a daycare, or assisting at a senior facility. These are things that would really, really, really make their heart chakra activate, like go wild. Okay. And Isis. These are like my favorite ascended masters coming through, in deities. So it says, reclaiming magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. So you have some powerful souls you done gave birth to, or one, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. They came here with a serious mission, and yeah, they're like gonna be really gung-ho about their mission from birth. You might feel like this is a kid who from very little already knows what they want to do. I want to do this, I want to be that, and they're gonna go on that path and they're gonna persevere. In other lifetimes, they were very, very, very gifted when it came to tapping into the energy of the creator and using it to manifest. And in this lifetime, they're going to be taught that that's impossible, that that's crazy, or that's evil or satanic. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a need for them to call back in what they know and not listen to what society is trying to brainwash them to believe, which is to not tap in and connect to any light energies. Isis is walking with your child and your children to make sure that they do not forget who they are, the magic they have inside of them, and how to access it. Wow. All right. So, why they chose you and how will they change your life? No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong ones. What are they here to do on the planet? and why they chose you. So, they are here on this planet to live ecologically and harmoniously, the golden cities. So they are here to fix the ecology, the ecological system in some way. Maybe they'll be very, very interested in recycling, in getting rid of pollution, in building cities that are able to use solar power. Um, yeah. I also feel that you're going to have children who are not going to see race and they're not going to comprehend all of the violence that happens between different races. That's going to be difficult for them to grasp. They're also here, animals, honor the animal kingdom. They're also here because they have a special connection to animals, possibly have animal spirit guides with Ganesh coming through as well. That they are meant to come here either to bring more attention to um, the animal kingdom. I almost feel like some of them may either they're going to be gung-ho about getting a pet, or they're going to be very much into advocating for animals, or they're going to be really into animals, maybe bird watching or horseback riding, or they're going to like to go to the zoos, the aquariums. They're going to maybe want to breed dogs, groom pets, and things like that. That is what I'm feeling early on for your child. And they're also going to have a natural kinship to animals where you might find that a dog will bark at you and then cuddle up with them. I'm also hearing that some of them have spent lifetimes as animals, and that is why there's that connection. Now, why did they choose you and what you bring to the table? Nature. Duh. Let me stop. Tune into the natural world. They chose you because obviously you've been doing the work already. You have a connection to nature. You have a connection also to animal spirit world. You have the ability to go within and to still your mind. So perhaps you meditate or visualize. You're not somebody that's very materialistic or very what's the word I'm looking for? Very superficial. You're not somebody who can't step out the house without their hair did, nails did, makeup on, hair cut, sharp, mustache groomed. You're not one of those. You're more of a natural energy, and that's what this spirit needed. A parent who's going to be very down to earth. Okay. So, let's see how they will change your life overall. And we have trust in the wise spirits, and your prayer will be answered. Well, I feel that this child was one you prayed for, or these children. Perhaps you thought you couldn't have kids. Maybe you've had special need kids or kids that or miscarriages, and it just feels like you prayed for this child or these children and you got them. Okay? So trust is what is the first thing you're supposed to learn from this child, is to trust that when you ask, you will receive. And you have successes in what you have. It's what you do with what you have. So I am really getting a lot of my light workers here have children who have special needs. And I do feel that perhaps you prayed for these children or a child and you got maybe a child that has a disability, and it's saying it's not that it wasn't a successful birth or pregnancy. Your kid wants you to know that it's what you do with me. It's how you take care of me, how you raise me, that is whether or not you can claim a successful childbirth. Because there's many people who have children that are not considered special needs, and that child's life is hell on earth. That child's getting abused. That child is like, or just tossed to the streets, and this kid becomes some statistic. So it doesn't have anything to do with their abilities. And so overall, you're going to learn from this child or these children to trust that when you ask, you will receive, and that you have been successful many, many, many times. It's just that you're not realizing that it's what you did with what was considered a fail. And I say considered because nothing is a fail for you light workers. Anything that happens in your life is meant to propel you closer to your mission and your purpose, and to help mold you more into who you're meant to be, so that you can serve it to the best of your ability. So yeah, my oldest is out there having such a hard time trying to keep them kids quiet. For those of you who don't know, my 3 youngest are special needs, autistic, and nonverbal. There's just something with that, though. It's like, it almost looks like the same card, praying for something and then it's shattered. So it's like getting what you prayed for, but feeling like it wasn't exactly what you prayed for, so it was a fail. And they want you to know that there's no failure. No failure. Okay? So your last card is your advice for raising this child to the best of your ability, and that is Netsack Victory. Hope, love, and art. Make sure this child is doing something creative. They can express themselves through visual art. They are going to be very big on affection, like showing them a lot of love, hugs, kisses, I love yous, will recharge them, give them hope again. Because this world can sometimes cause them to lose hope, where it's like this is who they are by nature, but they feel like they have to be defensive a lot in this world. So making them feel safe, giving them an artistic outlet, and just keeping that nurturing mama energy, or father energy, and you'll see them go through a transformation, from maybe where you felt like I didn't do good enough by them, to where you're going to see you did amazing. They're going to become that swan. Some of you have twins, I feel, in this pal as well. Okay. So, that's what I got for you, pal twos. I hope this resonated. Please give me a thumbs up if it did. Like the video, in other words. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and remember to check out my website for how you can book a reading with me, join one of my workshops, blah 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 blah. STEAMintuitivehealingarts.com. I'm sending you so much light and love, you and your children. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. I'll be right back with pal number 3. Later. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading. So you were drawn to the element of fire, and this is your last card to be read, so I will put it over here. Okay, so let's see, who are your children who chose you? Path of the Hermit. Wow. Spiritual guidance, commitment, a way shower. Who? So you have a child or children who may end up being very isolated. Don't see it as a bad thing. With the Path of the Hermit, it's almost as if that is where they would thrive most, is in solitude. And even if they have siblings, they might find themselves not wanting to be together. Your children have come here. Your children are very spiritual, very spiritually guided, whether they are a special need or not. They are spiritually guided, unconsciously. Since birth, there's been spiritual light around them. You see this lantern here. There's always been a spiritual light around them, a spiritual beacon that is guiding and lighting up their path. Your child, before coming here, has made a commitment to this path to be a way shower. So they are going through certain things that are necessary for them to be able to show clear direction to those that are like them. So if you have a child who's special needs, they may be one who is going to get to a level where they can show other children with special needs the way forward. If you have a child who is very introverted, this child may be doing this spiritual work unconsciously so that they can become a light to those who need a reason to come out of the shadows, to come out of the dark. And it may look like a lonely path, the path of the hermit, but when you're a way shower, there's always people with you. Unseen and seen. Okay? So you may have a child who seems a bit of a loner or just alone or likes to be alone. So let's take a look at who they're guided by at this time. I'm sorry, I'm sipping coffee at the same time. It's slowing me down. Okay. Lady Nada. Expanded heart. Openness, liberation. Let yourself love and be loved. Beautiful, beautiful Lady Nada card. So your kids are being guided by Lady Nada to keep their hearts open, to free themselves, to love who they are, and to allow others to love them. Buddha. Interesting. Heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts and your world. So they also have Buddha coming through, and Buddha is going to be walking with them to help them to clear their minds, to help them to get their thoughts straight in their heads before they bring them out into their realities. So your kid may be very thoughtful about what they say before they say it. If they are nonverbal, your child may express their thoughts through love, through loving gestures, through showing you what they love. And but with this Buddha energy and Lady Nada, look at these, they're both eyes closed looking within. I really feel that your child operates a lot in the unconscious. Maybe when they're sleeping and dreaming, they're getting a lot of contact from their guides. Meditation would do wonders for them if you're able to get them to do that, because they're on a very spiritual path. Highly spiritual, that has a lot to do with unconditional love. Either they are going to be learning it in this lifetime, I'm sure that's what these cards are going to lead up to saying, or they're meant to teach it in some way, shape, or form. All right, who else they got walking with them? And Mary Magdalene. We done had Jesus Christ show up, and now we got Mary Magdalene. Sacred vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. I really do feel this pile, these kids come here like I'm first thing I heard was covenant leader. Like meant to guide people on a spiritual tip. To cause people to look within and make changes, so that when they open their eyes, they can see things better. I do feel that Mary Magdalene helps your child to realize that regardless of whether or not they are alone, they hold the answers they need, and that they are being guided to their purpose through her energy. She is helping them, okay? Helping them be the way shower. She is their way shower. Very, very, very spiritual path. I do feel it's the path of children who spend a lot of time alone, maybe an only child, or a firstborn again, like I felt for one of the other pals. But I am getting this as a kid or children who are isolated. Maybe they're bullied. Maybe they are disliked because they're different, because they communicate different, because here their guides don't even have their eyes open. So I feel like for some of you, your kids don't see. Either they don't see visually, they may have vision issues, or they do a lot of understanding and communicating unconsciously. So there's a need for you to tap in on an intuitive level to connect to them. Wow, a lot about your kids, because this is a powerful bunch they got here walking with them at this time. You know, guides can always switch, but at this time, this is who is guiding your children. All right. So let's see what they're here to do on the planet at this time and why they chose you. So at this time, they are here to seek that which fulfills their soul, work satisfaction. Perhaps in other lifetimes, they weren't able to get work that satisfied them. I almost heard slavery. Some of them might have experienced enslavement. So if you have a kid who rebels a lot against being told what to do, or feeling like they're being confined to a room or space, and they push against that a lot, it's because of that. Not in the past, not being able to feel free to express themselves in the ways that they wanted to. I think in this lifetime, your children are meant to find happiness through work that fulfills their souls. Now, some of you who have children with disabilities may be saying, how's my kid going to ever get a job? There are other ways to work. They can be an advocate for people that are like them, and that could be their work. But I am seeing the arts being something very interesting to them. Visual arts, especially. And with this circle around her head, it could also be a modeling or anything like where you can see your reflection, maybe photography. Okay, very artistic energy. So what else they came here to do? The population sees your opportunities. This is something about your kids, like in another lifetime, as if they were held back from doing what they wanted to do, or being free to go after opportunities and things that will fulfill their souls. And in this lifetime, they are here to fulfill that, to be able to live their passion, to be able to do that which makes them feel good, because they come from an energy that feels like it was like restraining them, you know? Wow. Okay, so let's see. Wow, why did they choose you, and what do you bring to the table out of all of this? Education, expand your right brain, creativity. They chose you because you are a creative. You are chosen because you are very intelligent. You have done the work in the study on the things that you are known for being good at. And they chose you because they knew that you would get the education that you needed in order to be able to take care of them, and that you would get them or give them the education that they need in order to reach their goals and what their life purpose is. You're also very, very, very a creative thinker. And that has drawn these spirits to you because you will raise them in a creative way. You will raise them different from how someone who lacks creativity would do it. Okay? And you're also very open to how they express themselves artistically. So, last but not least, no, because we have to get to that. That's your last card. But how will they change your life overall? What will they be healing? Or, well, listen to the voice within when it persists. They are going to be changing you from listening outside of yourself and cause you to listen more inside. So you're going to find that with this child, maybe you're able to communicate without speaking. You guys can look at each other and kind of get the message across. You can feel their vibe. They can feel your vibe. Type of relationship is what I'm picking up from this union of you and these children. How else will they change you overall? Be like your spirit guide. So they're going to cause you to step into a position as a spiritual guide. Right under that hermit energy, which is also spiritually guiding others, but really seeking the truth. And in seeking is showing others the way to do it as well. You are going to be sparked by these children to learn more about spiritually guiding others, to become more like the Hierophant, the high priest, the hermit, to be more in a spiritual energy, and that is going to be really, 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 really pushed by the fact that you're going to be turning your attention inwards to get the answers that you want or you need. Okay. So now, last but not least, we have advice for raising this child, and you have the element of fire, passion, enthusiasm, and creation. Your best bet with raising this child is to let them express themselves how they choose to. Whatever they seem passionate about, you put your energy behind that and make sure they do that. Whatever they're enthusiastic about, you put your energy behind that. And we have creation. They are going to be creative like based kids. Now, even if they're not artistic in a way, they're going to be creative thinkers. So that's kids that can become very mischievous because they know they'll come up with creative things to do that aren't necessarily always allowed. For example, I got a kid who will go into the cabinets, take out all of the ingredients of seasonings, put them into a bowl, and think she's mixing something. Now, to her, that's being creative and having a good time. And to me, it's like I want to knock her out. But that's another form of creativity, creating some concoction and, to even if it's just to play with. That was a creative way to come up with something that would, stimulate that would stimulate the sense of touch. Okay. With them having a fire element, they could be fire signs, or you could be as a parent, because this dragon is here, all this fire energy. They're protected by dragon energy. Some of them I also heard, but also I'm hearing Native American ancestors coming through. Maybe some of them have spent past lifetimes as Native Americans, or I say Native Americans because I can't name every tribe of the indigenous that were here before everyone, because I'm here in America, for those that don't know. But anyway, your advice is to let this child express their self creatively as they see fit, and to support them in anything they're passionate about. They're here to create some kind of something that is a major opportunity for them, I believe, to fulfill a soul purpose. So I feel like it's so many energies here. It's so difficult to hone in on one kid, but I hope that this did resonate for you guys. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, we always welcome new light workers. Why do my hands want to do this? You must need a little extra. I'm sending you so much love, my pal threes, and anyone else who's here. Sending you so much love, and thank you for being here today and allowing me to tap into you and your child's energy. And yeah, go to the website so you can book a personal reading and we could get a little bit deeper and more personal into things. It's steamintuitivehealingarts.com. I can't wait to work with you guys and meet you all. I'm so excited. My new certification course is starting up. I do a free workshop on the 15th. It'll be live here on YouTube. So anyone who did not watch my this YouTube program or any of my programs I've been doing leading up to it will not know where it's taking place, because I'm not announcing. I'm just saying it's taking place on a social media platform. So join us, get an idea of what it would be like to meet up with me on Zoom every Wednesday and Sunday, sorry. Sundays at 4:44 p.m. And Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And yeah, check it out on Wednesday the 15th and see, we could be a good fit for each other. Anyway, go to the website. Everything is there, even signing up for the free event, which it comes with perks if you're registered for it. And yeah, I think that's it. I think you're going to see an ad after this anyway, advertising the certification program. So please make sure you check it out. We want more people on this planet, more light workers that are sharing this amazing technique I created, soul transforming energy and movement, and integrating it into their lives, into schools, into businesses, so that everybody can... All right, Amina. I'm sorry I ramble, y'all. Anyway, I love you guys. Peace. Blessings before I go off on one of my spiritual rants. And I'm sending y'all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my light tribe here at Get Into It TV with Amina all day, every day. Y'all know how we do. We light work. All right, y'all. Bye.